Hi guys, so we've been on almost 20 flights with Presley starting at 4 months old, and while it's never quite like flying pre-baby, I hope that these tips make your flight just a little smoother. I'm Elle and I'm passionate about filmmaking and finding ways to be a great mom. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff, so I'm going to go quickly and split it up into 4 categories: booking a flight and picking a seat, through airport and security, what to pack for the flight, and just general tips. So starting with booking a flight, I recommend booking during nap times. You're going to need that 1 or 2 hour break from your circus performing. Also, Presley does much better during morning flights than evening flights, and I would avoid red eyes. To me, that's just too risky. Picking a seat, I've thought a lot about this. So if you're traveling with a partner, I would go aisle and window. It's less likely someone's going to take that middle. If they do, take a chance, talk to the gate agent and ask them if it's a completely full flight. They might change that middle person, it never hurts to ask. Okay, if you're alone or the flight is full, you gotta choose. You know, you got more privacy, you can breastfeed, you've got the window obviously in the window, but I say you have to go with the aisle. For us anyway, we had to pop up and bop her at moment's notice. Aww. Avoid the very back. You know, some people recommend this, but we sat in the last row and man, it smelled like pee, constant parade of people coming through, felt more crowded. Moving on through the airport, bring a proof of age. I keep a copy of Presley's shot records in my wallet. I highly recommend taking a lightweight stroller, or when Presley was younger, her Snap and Go. It really just serves as your personal baggage handler right up until the gate. I got Presley this super cute little mini rolling suitcase and she loved it. She's a bit of a crazy driver, but it really helped me because I didn't have to carry her as much, which I'm trying not to do while pregnant. When she was an infant, we used to take her in her car seat, which you can also gate check, and I've seen moms rocking those slings to be hands-free, and I think that's a really good option. Oh, my favorite, security. You can take a full sippy cup through. They'll check it really quickly and give it back to you. Thank you. It's actually pretty easy. Now, if you want to take a package container like those milks, they will have to pat one of you down. We always volunteer Ross. Woohoo! It's a little bit of a hassle, but they don't give you much milk on the airplane, and I've been in terminals that don't sell it. Wait it out. I would be the last on the plane, especially if you have your seats and a partner can go ahead and stow your bags. Moving on to what to pack. My biggest tip here is just be organized and don't overpack, which I am completely guilty of. You know, on my last flight, everything was just stuffed and I was so frustrated, I couldn't find anything. And I turned to the mom to my left and she had this like very small clear plastic bag that was see-through. Press has pooped through her clothes twice on one flight. Maybe it's the altitude, but we had to change her into like the less of the poopy clothes. Oh my. On that note, I always bring those disposable diaper doggy bags that seal in the smell, bring them everywhere. On the subject of poop, there's usually a changing table in the back that you fold right down. I didn't see it the first time.
Did not see this.
So definitely bring CHUX for that. And if there's not, you just put the toilet seat down and change your kid on your lap. We've all been there. Do not use the bathroom water to fill or rinse any of your bottles. It's highly treated with chemicals. So I would just bring a fresh, clean cup for long flights. High protein snacks, cheese, nuts. I would avoid anything sugary and messy. Toys. The rule of thumb here is to keep them new, small, not so messy. Oops. Just pace yourself. I like to play a mommy game. How long can I make this toy last for? 100 miles, 200 miles. The Slinky and the painter's tape were big winners on our last trip. One other note, Sesame Street gets boring if you can't hear the audio, so although we've never tried them, I will be ordering Toddler baby headphones for our next trip. Moving on to general tips, I'm sure you've heard that you should suck on the way up and down. It's actually the most important on the landing. Pacifier, bottle, chewing food, breastfeeding, all great. Speaking of ear pressure, we've surprisingly never had to face a flight with Presley being sick. Oh my gosh, knock on wood. So the week before flights, don't be afraid to be that mom. You know, I let all my friends know, hey, we're flying. If your kid has the sniffles, sorry, but like, we want to know about it. If you can book ahead of time at a low price, it's definitely worth it to get an extra seat, especially so they can wear a seatbelt, and they also sell those care restraint systems that look really good. My final tip is, I think people will forgive you as long as you look like you're doing the best you can. I know we have this thing with Presley where she wants to play peekaboo, so I usually turn around and I say, if you don't want her to engage, just kind of ignore her, and usually they'll say, no, it's cute. But I think as long as you kind of make that effort, and we haven't had to use them, but we do bring the earplugs, like a little box just in case. face, and I've seen online some people doing really cute care package type stuff, so if you want to get creative, you can always go that route. If you have any more tips, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, and if you like what you see, thank you so much for subscribing. Have a safe play! Bye guys!